Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to this new video. In this case, I'm going to record a new video about all signs. What do you need to hear right now in your signs? And I'm going to do a little quick video in 5 minutes. I am going to tell you what are like the current energies or like the messages that universe has for all of you. So let's continue with this video, and I am going to start with Aries, and I'm going to use the astrology cards. In this case, we are going to focus the energy that we are currently having right now with these cards, and as well we are going to use the wizard tarot. That with this tarot, this is going to help me in order to channel the different messages that I have for you, all of you. So thank you so much, and I am going to start. So Aries, what do we have here for you? We have the Death card. In this case, we call it transformation. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. And we also have the King of Swords. So what can I see with all these cards? I think that you have been dealing a lot with issues, personal issues, or even with some issues that are concerned by you, but these kind of issues are being, how can I say that, like these are issues from other people that affect you directly. And I think that this has been very a struggling time for you. I can see that you have been dealing with this a lot. I think that with the Death card, you will be entering a new phase or in a new age of your life. I think that it's very important to release your past. I think that sometimes these times you may be seeing like there are like terrible moments right now in your life, but see it as, for example, before like the rainbow appears like in the clouds, there has to be like a huge climate change, like a natural phenomena in order to change all the things. So see it as I think that before all the good things happen in your life has to be apart from different things. And it's really important to highlight the importance that, because not all the bad days are going to last forever. This is only a stage, and I think that in this new stage of your life that you're having right now, this is going to lead you to a better place. And also I think that it will lead you a personal growth. I think that you have to be very careful with other people. I think that I can see negative people around you that wants to take you something from you. It could be something material, but I think that it is related to something mental, because I can see a lot of swords in this case. And I think that with the King of Swords, I think that it's very important that you need to stay very focused on your mental health. And also you have to visualize, and you have to start thinking about all the negative people that you have around. It might be a best friend, or it may be a girlfriend, boyfriend, or something that could be really close to you and you don't even realize. And I think that these kind of people have manipulated you for a long time. And I think that at some point of these struggles times that you're having right now, I think that it's very important to take some naps, to take some rest, because it is very difficult. And let me tell you something, I think that after all of this personal growth, realization about all the negative people, you're going to be like going to enter in a new stage where you will be able to collect all the new things that you have been done in your life. And I think that it's very important, because I think that you sometimes have to take out the root of the problem. And in order to grow new things, to let grow new things, I think that it's very important to remove the root of these problems, the origin. And I think that you have to be very intelligent at this moment. I think that you have to take some time with yourself in order to reflect, in order to think about all the things that you have been done, all the relationships that you're having right now, and how these kind of relationships will affect you in a positive or in a negative way. And I think that it's very important because I think that you have been struggling with stability, and you're gonna find it, but you're gonna find it with another people, with other relationships, even with another kind of job. But I think that it's very necessary to pass through this kind of moment, because as I told you before, to let grow new things, you have to remove all the bad things, and also all the things that are done in the past, because you're like in this process that you have to build your future, your career. So in order to start doing all of this, you have to remove all the energetic cords that you have in with people that is not like giving to you positive energy. So you have to cut out like all these kind of energies that people have to you. So it is very important. Well, these are your messages, Aries. I hope you like it. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Well, Taurus, these are your cards, and I can see that we have the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Let me tell you something. I think that something happened to you very, very strong, something that could even broke your heart in a million pieces. But I think that this is a situation that you cannot even control. And let me tell you something. Sometimes we as a people, as individuals, we desperate because we cannot control some things or manage the situation in the best way possible. But I think that one of the major pieces of advice that I can tell to you, that let it flow, let it flow, let it go. And I think that you're like in this journey that you have I think that this issue that you have been dealing with remove from you something. I think that this issue even cost you your stability, and I think that you are in this process to find the stability that you have to find in this journey. And let me tell you something. I think that you will be able to, you will be capable of to reach this stability, because I think that you're dealing with this, and I think that after let it go all the things that you cannot control. And also I think that one of the best things that you can do is your attitude, like the way that you're facing the problems, the issues. And I think that the attitude is something that comes from the inner, from your inner voice, inner soul. And I think that you will be able, you at the end of the day, with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands, you will be reaching this inspiration, this spark that will lead you to new things, that will lead you to find this stability. But let me tell you something. I think that with the Four of Pentacles, I think that you have been keeping secret, or like, how can I say that? Like, for example, I think that you're like struggling with this, like, should I let go this kind, or it will be attached for me for a long time? So I think that yes, it is very crucial to tell you that sometimes we need to take some time in order to like see how the issue is going on in our life. But you cannot keep it like forever, because it is like a poison. It is like a poison that is going to kill you slowly. And if you keep it in the darkness, in secrets under your pillow, it will kill you slowly, and it will eat you, like, and it will be like express like anxiety, insomnia, or something like that. So I think that it will be very helpful to ask for help in order to balance all these things. And I think that you're like in this process of balancing like different areas of your life, because like I told you, I think that I seen that this issue is very big for you, and you're not be able to manage at all. But you will reach it. You will reach this stability that you're finding, that you want to find. So I think that it's a very good advice that I can see from this. But with the King of Wands, this king wants to tell you that you have to take the power in your hands, like you are like the only responsible for all the things that are happening. And as I told you, I think that sometimes we cannot manage the situation or control some things, but the way that we feel it, like the feelings, like some actions that we can even make in order to improve the situation that we are currently having right now. So I think that it's very important to highlight this, and I think that you have the power of this. I think that the last piece of advice that I can tell to you is that let it go of the past. It is fine to keep it for a period of time, because shit happens sometimes, and I think that with this situation it will improve. But I think that it is very important to tell you all of this. But you will reach it. Don't worry, you will reach it. And ask for help. Ask for help is sometimes you will not be able to handle all the situations. So ask for help. Well, I think that these are the cards for you, Taurus. I hope you like it. Please comment down below if you like it, subscribe, etc. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Well, for all these people that are Gemini, these are your cards. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have as well the Five of Wands. So what can I see with these cards? I think that you're engaged, or you're like in compromise with someone else. Like, I think that with all this energy that I can see, I think that this commitment or this partnership, it could be with a person who is very interested in business or something like that. I can see it. Like, I think that this commitment is very important for you, because you're going to grow personally and you're going to grow economically as well. And I think that it's very important, because I think that with the Ace of Pentacles, it gives me the idea that it was like something that comes from the divine, and I think that you deserve it. I think that one of the things, in, like, for example, talking about law of attraction and all of these things that you want to achieve in this world and you want to reach out, I think that I deserve. I think that these magical words, it's very important, because sometimes universe wants to give us anything, but we are like close arms, and we're not willing to open these arms in order to receive all the energy, all the gifts that universe has for all of us. I think that it will not be possible, because your energy is closed and it is not open to all this new energy that is coming through to you. So I think that it's very important as well. I can see that it's like karmatic, something like that, and justice, divine justice. And I think that this commitment, this new relationship, and this business or something related to that, I think that it will give you a lot of different new things, and you will be able to see like all the hard work that you have been putting on this project, and you will be very successful, and you will see all the results that this new commitment, this new partnership has bring to all of you. So I think that you will be I think that with the Seven of Swords, I think that I don't really like this word in this. I don't really like this card in this tarot reading, because I think that you have to be very careful from someone that wants something from you. I think that it could be an idea, or it could be a project, or this person wants to stall something from you. So you have to be very careful around you. You have to start thinking, and as well as with the King of Swords, you have to start thinking and be very analytical with all the partnerships or relationships that you have in right now, because not all the people that is nice to you are going to be good to you. So sometimes we sadden with all this COVID-19 thing, like this phrase, very famous phrase, like COVID asymptomatic, who knows, like with all the faces. So it is also applied with all of these. Sometimes we see nice gestures or nice people or nice faces, but at the end of the day, I think that these are like the worst kind of people, because they do a lot of things at your back. So please be careful, and I think that you will be able to handle all this situation, all this bad situation with someone else. You have to start really talking to your partner, like your business partner, in a very formal way, very assertive, very honest, because I think that honesty is one of the major concerns in this relationship. And I think that if you're willing to talk all these things with your partnership, you will be able to reach all of this, and you will prevent that someone steals something from you. I think that it's kind of project, an idea, or something related to that. So I think that it's very important to highlight this and to see like the importance and the consequences that it could bring to us, because sometimes these consequences are not like in a very short time, but it will be in a long term. And I think that these are like the worst things that you can ever do to another person, to another project. So please be very careful. Please start visualizing all the people that you have been dealing with all this during all this project, and see what kinds of people, and no feelings, and who are these kind of people. Well, thank you so much, Gemini. This is your reading. I hope you like it. Please subscribe, and if you like it, please give me a very thumbs up. See you next video, guys. Well, Cancer, these are your cards. We have the Page of Swords, we have Knight of Swords as well, we have Four of Swords, we have Two of Pentacles, we have Knight of Swords, and Ten of Swords. So what can I see for you? I think that you have been dealing and struggling with economical issues, and I think that these issues are very bad for you, because I think that you have been dealing a lot with insomnia, a lot of issues. You are not you cannot stop thinking about your economical situation that you have been dealing with. And I think that at the end of the day, it is not critical as you think. And I think that sometimes our mind play with us, and I think that it's happened to you. I think that your mind is overthinking, and I think that one of the worst things is overthinking, because you cannot think clearly. And I think that you're like in this stage of your life that you want to balance all your material things, like your car, your house, your active things, and as well as your credit cards, your money, your bank account, and all of these things. But let me tell you something. Before doing anything related to economical or related to start selling your things or all of this, please first take a deep breath, think all the things, not start overthinking. I think that this is a very important step, because you have to start thinking analytical, in a very analytical way. And I think that you can get out of this zone, of this problem zone. So I recommend you to relax a little bit about the situation that you're having right now. I think that we are talking about economical issues, but besides that, I think that before doing any action like selling or something like that, you have to take a nap, to relax for a while, to take a rest from the overthinking that you have been dealing with, because it's horrible and you're struggling a lot of things. And let me tell you something: if you don't sleep well, you will not be able to take the responsibility in your hands, and you will not be able to generate new ideas, and not very good ideas, because I think that you're having right now some ideas, very important ideas, but with the Knight of Swords, it tells us that it invites to you that you have to be very patient, because you are like, for all these economical issues, I think that you have been very impatient, and you want to do a lot of things, a lot of actions. But as I told you, overthinking is not a very good sign. So all of this, and you have to start thinking about not also in new ideas. You have to start thinking about new ideas that can generate money, not only in a very short way. You can start thinking about in a long-term way. So it will help you to develop these new ideas, and it will give you this to get out of this comfort zone. So you need to start thinking. You have to start analyzing in a very analytical way, where are like the new ideas, and for example doing a brainstorming with all these ideas, and start like seeing where are like the good ones and the bad ones, and like the good ones, how are you going to invest in them, how are you going to develop these new ideas in order to materialize all of this. So I think that it's very important to start doing your actions. But before I start doing, please take a nap, please stop doing overthinking, And I think that if you're like in another, like in a zen mode or something like that, it will be able to, your brain will be able to develop these new good ideas in your brain, and will start doing like business models or something like that. So please, please, please start doing overthinking. It is not a very good sign. So, and I, like I said, with the Two of Pentacles, it is very important because with this new card, with this card, it is it invites you to do this control of your life from all the difference. I think that it's very important, and it's kind of very difficult because try to balance all the areas of your life right now in this situation. But if you will not be able to balance the situation in a very good way, you will be get worse, like as the beginning, like you were. So these are your cards. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. I hope you like it, and please subscribe. Well, these are your cards for all of you that who are Leo. What we have here? We have the Devil card, we have the strong card, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. Well, what can I see with all of these cards? I think that you're in a very, I don't know why, but I think that you have been dealing a lot with negative energy. There is a lot of negative energy around your aura, around your relationships, around yourself. So you have to start. I think that, I don't know why, but it gives me the idea that you have dealing with depression. I think that you have been dealing with this situation. And with the Strange card and well, the Ace of Pentacles, it gives me the idea that you have to be very strong in order to get you out of this zone. Or different things, all that, because let me tell you something. I think that negative energy can be manifest in the physical realm in different forms. It can be as an illness, as sicknesses, or some signs or some symptoms that could affect your human health. So I think that it's very important to highlight that this is not like in this physical realm. So it is related something from the energy, and I think that it needs to take you a lot of courage to take out yourself from this zone. Nobody's going to help you, and I think that you're very responsible for the way that you're feeling right now. So you have to start thinking about all the different ways that you can in order to get you out from this zone, from this negative energy. And I think it could be done with hard working. And let me tell you something. I think that you have been seeing all the world in a very bad mood, in a very bad way, like very cloudy, like sometimes like in the movies that we can see it with one person has depression or something like that. But let me tell you something. Universe and the divine, or God, or the things that you believe on, despite the religion that you have, I think that universe has something for you. And I think that it's really great, because it is like something like a gift, kind of gift, and you will celebrate this new gift. But if you're not be able to manage all this negative energy in yourself, and you're not be able to get yourself from this zone, you will not receive this gift from the universe. Yes, I know it sounds so harsh, but it's the truth. So it is very important to highlight the importance to get you out from this comfort, from this zone. It is through hard work. It's not going to be very easy, but let's take it like a glass of water. Let's say that you have water, but the water is dirty. So in order to pour some clean water into the glass, you have to take out all the dirty water that has the glass. So it is like complementary to energy. If you have like only negative energy in yourself, you will not be able to capture and to manage all the positive energy, because you're like a glass, and you're like having all this negative energy. And it's very important for you to realize about all the different actions, all the different people, and all the things that you have been dealing with, that or which are the major ones that could affect and that can affect this energy from you. And also that as I told you, I think that universe has like a gift from you. You will not be able to receive it. It is going to be very, very sad, and you will be staying in this zone that it will be like cloudy, sadness, angry mode. And I think that it's very important to cut all the cards to this negative energy. So thank you so much for watching. These are your cards. I hope you like it. Please subscribe, guys. Please comment down below how was your tarot reading, so in order to improve my readings. So I hope I really like this tarot reading. Well, see you in the next video, guys. Well, these are the messages for the people who are Virgo. Well, what we have here, we have Three of Wands, we have Knight of Cups, we have what is this card? Six of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, we have Two of Cups, and we have Page of Pentacles. So what do I see with these cards in this tarot reading? So first of all, with the Two of Cups, this image, and also with the Knight of Cups, I think that this represents love. I think that someone wants to give you something, wants to give you their heart, his or her heart, and wants to propose you something. And I think that with the King of Wands, this tells you that this is a very magic relationship. It has like the fire, it has passion, it has like a lot of things that could bring you a lot of things to yourself. And I think that you deserve it. You deserve to live all of these things. And also with the Page of Pentacles, this tells me that you're really prepared for all this new journey. You need to take your shoes for this new journey. Like you are very prepared. You don't know like the different things that could happen in the path. But I think that the very first important thing to highlight, I think that you have to step out of this zone, and you have to take action over this. And I think that it is something that you have been asking for, and universe wants to tell you that it is like a wish come through, and also like this wishing for it. And I think that you have been asking for this for a long time. And I think that with the Three of Wands, I can see that this journey is going to be very long. It is not going to be in a fast way, in a fast turn. And I think it is going to be to last a lot of time. And I think that you have to be really prepared for this. I think that you need to take action over this, because this new relationship will bring you a lot of things. You can from this relationship, it could burn a lot of things that you had within yourself, even some image of yourself that you don't even may not know. And I think that with this relationship, it will help you to develop new skills. It will help you to bring a lot of things that you could possibly think that could be dead inside yourself. So I think that it's very, very important. And let me tell you something. I think that you with the Three of Wands, I realized that we are like in a ship. Everyone has their own ship, and you're like the captain of this ship. And if you're not willing to drive this ship in the very best way possible, no one else is going to do it. So I think that it's very important to manage and to drive the situation and the things that are going on right now. And I think that you have take action. This is very important, to take action over this, because this is not going to be happen again for a little while. And I think that it's something that universe, and I think that you deserve this person. I think that this person wants to share with you a lot of things in the not only in the sexual way, but it also wants to share with you emotions, wants to share its deepest secrets. So a lot of things like that, like in a very vivid relationship. And I think that you have to take this opportunity, because this opportunity, as I told you, is not going to be very last, and you have to take action right now. And this is very, very important for all of you. So I think that these are all the messages that I can see for you, Virgo. I really hope you like it. Please subscribe. Please comment down below how was your tarot reading, if you like it or if you don't like it, please. So, well, these are the messages for Libra people, and we have Three of Cups, we have the King of Swords, we have Five of Wands, we have Three of Swords, we have Page of Cups, and we also have Two of Wands. Well, what can I see here? Well, at the beginning, I got a message that, for example, you have been in a heartbroken or something like that. I'm not pretty sure if it is due to a relationship, but something in the past happens to you that really broke your heart in a million pieces of a lot of pieces. And I think that you have to recover from this, because this is very harsh for you. But let me tell you something. I think that at the end of the day, you're going to be very happy. You're going to be again yourself, because you have people that will hold your back, that will help you, and also this kind of people will help you to improve your situation. And I think that this is also related to teamwork. Also, with the Page of Cups, I think that someone has a message for you that is going to impact you in some kind of way. And also, I think that after this broken hearted, I think that you have to start thinking about yourself, start thinking about how can you mother yourself, because I think that this broken heart, it's very difficult for you. You have been passing through a very difficult time, and I think that the only way to heal this broken heart is try to balance your energy, try to balance different areas in your life, because as I can see with these cards, I think that some areas of your life have been dismissed and also have been affected by this broken heart. It could also be with your relationships, with your work, with your family, a lot of things. So it is your duty to start working on yourself, start realizing about all the different things that can affect and also that can help to you in order to try to manage all this energy, try to put it all together again. So I think that this is not going to be an easy process. It's going to take a little time. But let me tell you something. I think that you are very strong in mind. So with the King of Swords, I think that this card wants to tell you that you have to, for example, you have to start thinking with your mind, not with your heart, because your heart is so broken and it's like very wounded. And I think that you cannot make some decisions based on your heart. I think that, for example, I know that sometimes you listen to your heart, your intuition, other things in order to respond to some things that happen in your life. But nowadays, I think that is not the correct time. I think that you have to heal first yourself before you start making your own solutions, and start making your own ideas based on your heart, based on your intuition, based on all your feelings. But at the end, first of all, you have to start thinking with the brain. You have to be very strong. You have to put all your feelings like in another piece of paper, because there's no other way to heal your heart. Otherwise, you will be the same. And for example, I think that the only way that will help to you, it will be with your friends, because it is like a teamwork. And I think that your friends are gonna give you like this new energy. It is like, for example, you cannot do this you by alone. And so I think that you have to start realizing that people have your back, and people are going to start helping you if you ask for help. But otherwise, they will not listen to you, and they will not know the way that you're feeling. So I think that it is very important to highlight this, because you're not alone. And I think that after some time, you're going to start becoming the best version of yourself. You're going to start realizing all the damage that this situation caused to you. So I think that it's very important to highlight this, and I think that there's kind of women, a group of women that will help you to increase your energy, to increase the way that you're thinking, your attitude to the life. So I think that it's very important to highlight this. Not how can I say that, like, not all the moment that you're living right now it's going to be the same forever. So don't worry about that. It's only a process that you have to live, and it's going to take time. I don't know how much time it's going to take, but it's going to take time. So it's really important to mother yourself, to care about yourself, to heal that different ones. So, well, these are your cards. Thank you so much, Libra. See you next video. Well, Scorpio, these are your cards. We have ten of Swords. We have the World. We have the King of Swords. We have Two of Pentacles. We have Five of Swords. We have the Emperatrice, and we have Three of Pentacles. So what do I see with these cards? So at the beginning of this, when I try to shuffle these cards, like a lot of cards jump out of the deck. So I think that this is the reason why I have 7 cards instead of having 6. So I think that there's a lot of different messages that I can see from you, Scorpio. I think that you have been dealing with a lot of issues, with a lot of, I don't know, I think that you were like in a kind of battle with someone, with a relationship, with some friends or something very close to you. And I think that this situation really hurt you. I think that this person or this group of people like stabbing your back, and I think that it's very painful, and it's very painful. I think that there was kind of battle, and you realize that this battle wasn't very objective. And also I think that you have to start realizing that in this battle there are no winners, and also there are no losers. And I think that you have to realize that this kind of war it was pointless, because some people get sad, some people get mad, some people, I don't know. I think that this kind of battle was very strong and extreme. So you have to start realizing about that. And I think that this situation affect you in different areas of your life, especially in the material realm. I don't know, I think that something with financial, or something with your job, something related to that. So I think that, for example, with the Three of Pentacles, I need that you have to ask for help, because I think that this situation really hits you a lot. So I think that you have to start realizing about that. And for example, with the King of Swords, with the Queen of Swords, I realized that, for example, I think that you have to start thinking with your mind and with your heart, because you have to start being some kind of cold person, because I think that this situation will help you to develop some courage and some personality. And I think that after all this battle, you have to realize, and you have to also learn something about that. I always said that from different situations that happen to us, I think that there's always a reason, there's always a learning. So you have to realize about that, and you have to ask yourself, what did I win, what did I lose? So I think that you have to start asking yourself these kind of questions in order to see if this kind of war, if this kind of battle was really pointless, or it was something that has to happen. But let me tell you something. I think that sometimes at some point you were very sad, you were very angry, you were very mad about the situation, and also with this kind of people. But I think that at the end of the day, with the card of the World, I think that this situation will end very soon, because it is the world always indicates like the closure of one's circle of something. So I think that you're prepared to release all this situation and put it back in the past, in order not to affect you in the moment present and also in the future. And I think that, for example, with this card, and also I can see that there's new beginnings in your life, there's new there are going to be open many doors in your life that universe has prepared for you. So I think that do not hesitate, do not be mad at yourself, and don't be mad at good or at the universe. I think that sometimes some things happen for a reason, and I think that this was the main reason, because you have to start realizing and you have to start thinking about that, and also what is the lesson that universe has for you. So I think that it is very important to check all this situation. I think I can see a figure or a modern figure or a father figure that will help you to realize about that and to release all these toxic relationships that you have been had in the past. So I think that these are my my pieces of advice that I have for you. Nothing is forever, and you're going to start opening new beginnings. You're not gonna realize it until you close it. You close this part of your life. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. I hope you really like it. Please give me a very thumbs up if you like it, or if you don't like it, and also please comment down in the comments if you like it. Well, thank you so much. See you next video. Well, Sagittarius, welcome to your season. I hope you really like it, and I hope you can learn a lot of things. And after all this pandemic stuff, I think that this is a very great moment to connect with yourself, with the universe, with your own energy. Well, these are your cards. We have the Hangman, we have the Alchemist, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Tower, we have the Five of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Swords. So Sagittarius, I don't really like this tarot reading, because I see a lot of bad energies. For I think it's the way I can say it, because I think that with the tower card, I see that you have been struggling with something that happened to you, like very tough, like something in your family, could be death, also with this pandemic stuff, or someone get illness very strong, and I don't know, like I think that something really happened very strong for you, Sagittarius, and I think that it's time to get recovered. And I think that also, for example, I can see that for example, for other people that can also listen to me, I can see that, for example, you were like kind in a battle with someone, and you get stolen like from your house, from your own possessive materials, like of your car, or your job even. So I think that you have been struggling a lot of things with something in the material realm. And I think that, for example, with the Hangman, I think that I sometimes I really like the meaning of this card, because this cards invite you to stop in your life for a little moment. You cannot like running faster all the time with your life, with your people, with your work. You have to stop for a little in your moment. You have to make a pause in your life, because you have to realize about all the things that you have been done correctly and you have been done incorrectly, and also how can you manage this situation, because I think that you may be feeling like overwhelmed, and you're like in this position that you don't know how to do or how to improve the situation. So your mind is not going to tell you the answer very fast, if you're not like in a state of mind that you're like impulse, like you're like you have to start making some pauses in your life in order to realize about this. And for example, with the Eight of Pentacles, this card wants to tell you, for example, with the Alchemist card as well, I can see that you have to be very courage. You have to put a lot of effort on the things that you have currently right now. For example, I don't know, if your car was stolen, you have to start working on yourself, start working a lot of in order to get your car again. I know that it's very unfair, but sometimes life, it is like the way it is. So, and for example, I think that with the alchemist card, this card wants to tell you that you create your own reality, and I think that you have to start mixing some things in your life in order to make the magic happens. And also, for example, also with this card, it has another meaning. For example, I think that you have to ask for help for your angels, to ask for guidance from the universe, to start ask for help to God, to universe, in anything or anyone you believe in, like, because I think that help is there in the universe, in the divinity, but if you're not able to ask for help, they will help you. So I think that it's very important to highlight this, you're not alone. You're like in this process, you're not alone, but you have to start thinking about that. You're very smart, and you will get your things back very soon. But you have to start, like I said before, start thinking in all the good things that you have to do in order to get back all the things that you have been stolen from. I think that you have to make some pause in your life to start thinking, like for example, to start watching and analyze all the situation, maybe to gain some knowledge. And also you have to start asking for protection from the divine, from the universe, because you're not alone. And I think that these are the messages for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please give me a very thumbs up. Please subscribe, and please comment down the comments down below if you like it. Thank you so much. Bye. So Capricorn, these are your messages and these are your cards. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, we have the High Priestess, we have the Strange card, also we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Wands. Well, what can I see with these cards? I think that you have been working with a project that nobody knows about it. Only I think that some kind of people, or your close circle of people or friends or something like that. But I think that you have been working really hard on something very good. I think that I can see it. I can see that something related with also with entrepreneurism, because I can see the three of Wands. So I think that it's very important to you, and also with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. I think that I can see that with the Page of Wands you have this spark, this inspiration in order to continue with your project, to start working on your own, start working with other partners that will help you to develop this kind of project. I think that you have to start gaining a lot of knowledge. You cannot stop doing research, because I think that this new project needs a lot of things, a lot of courage, and I think that this is not a very easy project, the project that you're working on. I think that with the Strange card, I think that this card wants to tell you that despite the different difficulties that happen to you, to your project, there are different things that happen to your project. I think that it's very important to open the mouth of the dragon, like in this card, because once you open the dragon's mouth, you will find a lot of information, you will find a lot of opportunities. And for example, I think also with when the Knight of Swords appears in this tarot reading, I can see that it is a sign that you're highly driven, ambitious, and action oriented. You are so highly motivated to succeed that you will stop at nothing to pursue your dreams. And as I told you, different challenges, difficulties, and obstacles maybe appear in the path ahead, and don't face you, because you know where you want to move forward with sheer strength and determination to make things happen. I think that also when this Knight appears in a tarot reading, I think that at some point of the project you're like very highly driven, like you're very kind of fast. But one of the disadvantages of this Knight of Swords, yes, I think that this Knight, it's like walking, like running so fast, and not even realize about a lot of things that this Knight has in his path. So I think that you have to take action, and you have to make some plans, you have to set up a schedule in order to realize about a lot of things, in order also to control like the different challenges and the different difficulties that may appear in the path. So also I can see with the Seven of Pentacles, I think that it will be some time after all of this that you're going to realize about all the effort that you have been putting on this project. And also you're going to see like for example, I forgot the name in English, but for example, it's like when you have a plant and you have your field, and you're like every day like putting some water in the field and in the plant, and after 3 or 4 months you're going to start, and you're going to realize about that there is a big tree. So I think that nowadays you may not see it like that, but at the end of the day you're going to realize about all the effort. I think that some projects are like seeds in the land, and you have been putting a lot of effort, you have been putting a lot of water, like a lot of ideas, you are very well organized, and you have this determination in order to make this work happen. So I think that this is very good. This is a very good tarot reading, and I think that you have to be very strong in order to fight for your own position, to fight for your own project. And I think that some things that may not be easy for you to get, or there are some things that doesn't flow like the way that you would like to, but let it flow. I think that these are the unique message that I would like to tell you. Let it flow. Well, these are your messages, Capricorn. I hope you really like it. Please give me a very big thumbs up. Please subscribe and please comment down the comment box. Thank you so much. See you next video. Well, Aquarius, these are your cards and these are your messages. We have the Empress card, we have the Death card, or in this case it is called the Transformation card. We have Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands. Well, what do I see with all of these cards? I think that you may be struggling a lot of, also I think that with yourself, I think that in your mental area of your life, I think that you have been struggling a lot of with you. I think that it's due to lockdown, due to COVID. I don't know. I think that you're the kind of people that may be affected by COVID. Like people have lost their jobs. People is losing like a lot of things. Are losing people. Are losing a lot of things. And I think that these are like very bad things that happen to all of us in the world in 2020. And I think that, for example, you have to take some kind of action, and you have to step out of this comfort zone in order to, for example, in this current Eight of Cups, we can see a man, and we can see that some kind of cup is missing in this card. And with this definition and with this card, we can see that this man wants to reach out this new cup in order to stabilize his own life. So I think that you're in this point of your life that you want to stabilize your own life, like in the different ways, and you're like in the path in order to gain some knowledge, to gain some things that you have been lost in this year. So I think that you're in this track, you're doing so well, because I think that it's very to admire to you. I look up to you because I think that some people stay like in their comfort zone and trying not to do nothing but complaining about the situation, and I think that you have this determination in order to get out of this comfort zone and do things by your own. And I really think that it's very admirable for you, Aquarius. I have to tell you that congratulations. I think that nobody's take the action, nobody takes the path, and also nobody fights for themselves. And I think that the easy way is to complain about the things that we're living, but no, you're not that kind of people. You're the people that also is fighting for themselves. So it's really to admire. So we can see also with the Ace of Cups, I think that there is someone in your life that will bring you a lot of peace, that maybe some kind of best friend, some kind of new relationship. Oh, I don't know. I think that it's kind of, you're going to be very trust in someone else. So I think that this person will help you to develop a lot of things. You can help you to be very determined at your position, at the things that you're doing right now. And I think that during this process that you lost something, and you in the process that you're taking the path in order to find these things that will stabilize you, I think that with this transformation card, I think that is this kind of process that as I told you, that you have to step out of this comfort zone and you have to look for other things. And I think that it's a learning that 2020 has for you, because like this determination, like the way that you're acting, and also the courage, I think that it's very to admire. And I think that not only in 2020 you're going to apply this kind of action that you have been doing in the last few weeks. I think that it's something that you have been gain from this year, and you're going to apply it in the future. And I think that you're not going to be weak as the way that you do it right now, and you're going to be very strong. So I think that sorry, with the transformation card and the Empress card, there are new beginnings because you're trying to find the key and you're trying to open the new doors that you have been unlocked in your life. And I think that it's very important. And also with the Ten of Pentacles, I think that I can see like you're going to gain and you're going to get it. You're going to, with the Ten of Pentacles, this card it is about abundance in the material realm. So you're going to get that job that you're looking for. You're going to all the things that you pursue and you have your goals in your mind, you're going to do it. And I think that it's very, very important to highlight this. Don't hesitate in the path. I think that sometimes we cannot see the end of the tunnel, we cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, but let me tell you something. I think that you have been dealing with the process of transformation. You are opening new gates, and it's very important. Well, thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching me. Please bury things up if you like it. So see you next video. Well, these are your messages. This is the last sign, but not least. And we have the Empress, we have the Emperor, sorry, we have the Death card, also called the Transformation card, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Strange, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords, and as well we have the King of Swords. Well, what do I see in these cards? I think that these are very powerful messages that come to my mind, and I think that you have been struggling and dealing with something very, very important in your life. I cannot see what it is, but this problem, it is something that, for example, that wake you up like at 3 a.m., like at 5 a.m., or something that, for example, when you try to go to bed and try to sleep and try to find some kind of comfortable or something like that, you cannot be like in this state of Zen mode, as I call it, because I think that it's something that is stolen like your peace, your inner peace, like you're comfortable. So I think that there are a lot of things that you have to address in order to move this to move this situation to another thing. And I think that you have to start asking yourself, what are the things that were like the issues that you're having right now that are not being addressed in a very respectful way and in a very intelligent way, and that is causing you to be some sleepless, that is causing you some insomnia, anxiety, or something like that. I think that, for example, with the Death card, also I think that you're like in this process of transformation, like you're like trying to cut out all the different pieces in order to arrangement all of them like a puzzle, like something like that. And I think that you have to be very intelligent also with the King of Swords, the way that you rearrange the things, because you are the only person that you have the power of yourself, the power in your hand in order to make the things happen in the way that you like it. So I think that it's very important to realize about that, because you're like in this path, you're like in this moment of the path that you can handle all the situation and put it back together in the way that you really like. And I think that it is very important to highlight this, because once you have passed this moment of the path, it will not be like, can I get back to that situation? No. So I think that it's very important to highlight this in order to make the different actions, to start thinking in a very intelligent way in order to make things to happen in the way that you really like, in the best way possible. And I think that, for example, with the Strange card, with the Eight of Pentacles, and also as well with the Five of Swords, I think that you have to start working on that very hard, just very, very soon. And also I think that you have to ask for help, because with the Five of Wands, I can see that, for example, some people, some friends or some relationships very close to you will help you to develop some new ideas in the way how you can arrange like the puzzle, as I told you. And I think that it is very important, because you have to be like in a very open-minded mind, and also in order to hear all the different opinions, all the different comments that people that really want you to get better will help you to develop this situation. And I think that it's very important to highlight this. And also I think that, for example, with the Emperor card, I think that with this card, for example, with this card, you have to start demanding respect and authority, as well as status, power, and recognition to you from other people. I think that you have to take this leadership role in order, like I told you, like to make things in the best way possible and to arrange in the way that you really want, in order to As I once I told my friends that, for example, in order to build your future, you have to stay focused and center in your present in order not to worry about the future when the future comes to the present. So once you make your own present in a very well way, you're not going to be worried about your future, because your future is something that hasn't been happened, and it will happen and it will become your present. So don't make that your present will be your past or either your future. So these are like the different messages. So you have to listen to the advice of others, that conflict doesn't scare you, and you won't hesitate to use your power to protect those you care about. So claim your authority as a leader and influencers, and don't let others put you down. So, well, these are your messages for you, Pisces. I hope you like it. Please give me a very thumbs up if you like it. Please comment down in the comment box. See you next video. See you guys.